In the small village of Whispering Woods, there was an old, abandoned clock tower. It was said that no one could enter the tower after midnight because strange noises and mysterious lights would appear. The villagers believed the clock was cursed and avoided it. But Ali, a curious and brave 12-year-old boy, didn't believe in curses. He loved solving mysteries and always carried his small notebook to jot down clues. One evening, as the sun set and the sky turned orange, Ali overheard the village elders whispering about the clock striking 13 at midnight. This was odd because clocks only went up to 12. Intrigued, Ali decided to investigate. He packed a flashlight, a sandwich, and his trusty notebook. His best friend Sara, who loved adventures but was easily scared, joined him. "Are you sure about this?" Sara asked nervously. "What if the stories are true?" Ali grinned. "That's what we're going to find out." As they reached the clock tower, the moonlight cast eerie shadows on its walls. The big iron gate creaked open with a push. Inside, cobwebs hung from the ceiling, and the air smelled of dust and old wood. Suddenly, a faint ticking sound grew louder. The ancient clock on the wall was still working, its hands pointing to 11:55 p.m. But what caught their attention was a glowing key hanging from the clock's pendulum. "Why is it glowing?" Sara whispered. Before Ali could answer, the clock struck 12, and the ground beneath them trembled. The pendulum stopped swinging, and a hidden door opened in the floor. With a mix of excitement and fear, they climbed down into the hidden chamber. It was filled with strange gadgets, glowing crystals, and a giant book titled The Keeper's Guide. Ali flipped open the book. It revealed that the clock was enchanted by a timekeeper, a magical being who guarded the balance of time. The 13th chime at midnight wasn't a curse, it was a signal for help. "The timekeeper must be trapped," Ali exclaimed. The book mentioned that to free the timekeeper, they needed to insert the glowing key into a secret slot on the clock before it struck 13. If they failed, the clock would freeze forever, and time in the village would stop. Ali grabbed the glowing key, but as they climbed back up, the gears of the clock started moving faster. The ticking grew louder, and the hands raced toward midnight. With seconds to spare, Ali and Sara reached the clock. But just as Ali was about to insert the key, the clock's gears locked, trapping his hand. "Ali!" Sara cried. Without thinking, she grabbed the key and leapt toward the slot. The moment she inserted it, a blinding light filled the room. When the light faded, the timekeeper appeared, a kind, glowing figure who thanked them for their bravery. "You have restored balance to time," the timekeeper said. "Your courage has saved your village." The clock tower returned to normal, and the 13th chime never rang again. The villagers celebrated Ali and Sara as heroes, but they never told anyone the full story, keeping it their little secret.